Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. You're a bit lopsided. I tell you what it is, my tripod's broken and do you know what was holding it together? This poor sponge. Today we're playing with new makeup. I have a bunch of new makeup in front of me, which I'm really excited about. I want to say I've not tried any of this stuff yet. Most of it I've not tried yet. First product I've got, this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Gel Cream. So I'm gonna use this first. My skin's going through a time. You can see I'm just a bit red around my mouth. I don't know why. Did I pick my face before filming? Yes, I did. I don't need to talk about it. I've been really struggling with the intense feeling of disappointment in myself. I was really excited about Christmas and videos and stuff like that, and then it just completely got away from me for a few reasons. One of which is my back is not doing so good, and it's in this right shoulder, and when it gets bad I get this headache that lasts about a week. It's because of this headache, my eyes are just like this. So I just took a bit of a break really. Murad, this is their new SPF Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. That moisturiser feels nice. It's really light, really light. So if you are feeling super dry with winter, you might want to wait until summer for that one. Oh, okay. This is silicone based, isn't it? Personally, see if you don't mind a silicone based product, I should have known when it said blurring that it would be like this. I don't love the texture, you know, that kind of dry slippy texture. It's not my most favourite. Do you know what I do have though that I prefer? City Skin Age Defense SPF 50. If you're like me, you will not like this. Invisiblur. I'm going to just go on top with this one to show you. I just much prefer something that feels like more like a lotion. It's just a bit richer. I feel like the silicone based primers and products like that, they just slide about on top of my skin and they're not going to do anything good, and that feels a bit better. Perfect. So what I was saying, today's meant to be a vlog. It's Sunday, but me and Jack have taken a little break from the vlog. But there's some exciting stuff going on for us at the moment. It just makes it difficult to vlog. It makes it difficult, so we've not been doing it. Next product is not new, but they've got new colours and I'm really excited. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is the shade 4.5. Brand new. Wait until you see how perfect this is for me. So I usually use number 5, which is tan, but it's a bit orange for me at the moment. And then number 4 was sold out, and number 3 is a tiny bit pale. So this is perfect. Okay, I'm going to use my Smith 115. So see, for me at the moment, I could just use this. Oh, I'm going to add some coverage today because I've got a new foundation that I'm desperate to try. But look at that. Nice. I was thinking about my faves of 2020, but this year it's kind of all rolled into one, hasn't it? So I'm going to have to do some research into what actually came out in 2020. But I'm pretty sure this did, and this will be in my top for sure. It's so good. So we've got a bit of a glow, nothing too crazy. I have a new foundation. I've had this sitting for ages. I don't know if you remember, but the Huda Beauty foundation that came out a while ago broke me out. And I don't usually break out that easily. And I actually think it was from the strong fragrance and maybe the fact it was so heavy. But this is their new Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. I've got the shade 320G Tres Leches, and this is fragrance free. Did I ever think I would be one of these people talking about fragrance and products? No, but here we are. Maybe it does make a difference. So I was watching, I'm sure it was Soph Floyd on YouTube, who does the most beautiful makeups, and she actually went in with her foundation brush and picked up the product to then apply it because, and rightly so, if you go straight in with the stick, you're always going to get a concentrated line. No matter how much you blend, you'll always get the most product in that one line that you applied it. So I'm doing this. Oh, I feel like my skin might need more help than this today. Very sheer. I was meant to zoom you in. I'm going to zoom you in for the rest. Do you know what? This is interesting. This is completely the opposite of the first foundation that Huda launched. Pretty sheer. It's definitely not glowy. See, for if you like natural makeup, I think you'll love this. I'm going to add some concealer just now because I feel like I need it. I don't have a new concealer. This is just the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. And I'm just going to put that in my usual spots just to add the coverage, because that way I can kind of see if I'm going to have to go in with a different foundation, just because I was kind of looking for something a bit creamier, maybe a little bit more coverage. Let's pat you out. Actually, it does look really nice. The colour's good. I usually warm up my complexion with my foundation, but not today. I think I'm going to have to give that foundation another try on top of like skincare that I prefer. I usually, I think, go pretty glowy with my skincare. Today, I don't feel like I really got that from that primer or the SPF, sorry. Okay, let's move into sculpting products. I've had these for ages and I've not tried them and I'm really excited. This is the Melt Stacks and this is bronzer and sculpting. So I've got here is like a contour cream. The components are great. I don't know if they're like the most, whoa, good shade range. Definitely just go in with a tiny bit and then blend it right out. It's super easy to blend. And I'm going to bring that right down. And I'm just using almost like a foundation brush. I quite like this. I can imagine this being great on like clients. It's definitely like a makeup artistry product. I just want to do a sheer amount because I want to put the powder on top. So this is a contour, this is a bronzer powder in medium dark. Let's try that with a little brush. I'm going to go quite precise with this. How funny, it doesn't look super warm in the pan, does it? But it's nice. I guess this is more like a contour product. I wonder if you can buy the shades individually because there's some colours I don't think I would use. Like in the contour stack, I don't think I would use this colour on me. But on paler skin, that would be amazing. I do think this is like makeup artistry products, you know, because I would be excited to use that on skin fairer than mine. Okay, I'm excited about this. I have blush. This is from Made by Mitchell and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first just because I want to really see how best to use the product. And I'm just going to get a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to really put that product into the brush and then apply. So it's like a cream blush. And I'm going to pop that on my nose. We've ended up going for very natural skin today. That is nice. So Mitchell, that's one thing that I really love about Made by Mitchell is how Mitchell it is. You can so see that it's his brand and he's poured himself into it and I just love it. I'm going to go back in with my powder bronzer in a bigger brush just to get a little bit more shape in these cheeks. I am not scared to look very blushed and bronzed at the moment. Next we have powder. I am going to try the One Size loose powder. This is the translucent one. I've heard brilliant things. I like the component a lot. Now it comes with a big puff. I'm not going to use the big puff just because I've got a certain way I like doing my powder at the moment. I'm going to go in with a little sponge. This is the e.l.f. concealer sponge, I think. Get a little bit of that and let's sharpen that up. I actually think I might just dust this away straight away, you know. Blends away really nicely. I'm going to go in with a brush into the lid and I'm just going to do a little sweep. Setting spray and highlight. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is not new to me, but I've not used it in ages. I keep on seeing reviews saying it is so good and I just found it in my drawer and I was like, I'm going to use that. Highlighter. I have tried the original one of this, but this is a new one to me. This is the Dior Backstage Pure Gold Glow Face Palette. And I just thought it looked so gorgeous. I think the packaging's stunning. How beautiful is that? I thought I would use this. And do you know what I really like? The shades. I would probably use these two mixed together. And then these two mixed together would be beautiful on your body. Really nice for deeper skin as well. Oh, it pulls very golden, which I like. And it's very metallic. Oh, do you know what? That's quite fun. It's almost like foiled. Cool. Do you know what? That setting spray's dried down and my skin has gone, it looks just the same as it did before, but a wee bit more hydrated. That's really nice. I'm just putting this everywhere. 'Tis the season and all that jazz. I wonder if it's maybe a wee tiny touch too yellow for my skin. I really like it actually. I'm just doing my little freckle. I always use a brown eyeliner. This is the Benefit Roller Liner, the brown one. I just really like it. I'm going to add one down here as well. I just love it. I feel like that one matches my wee one on my neck and well, the ones on my cheeks. The foundation is so natural. Look at that. You can see all my freckles through it. I quite like it. For eyes, I want to do something a little bit fun today. I have some fun products. I have here the Made by Mitchell Mini Mitchell Volume 1. Do you know why I liked it? Because there's some really fun pops of colour, but you've got your neutral staples in the centre. I've got the other Mitchell palettes as well, and they're so beautiful. They're very, very colourful. So for me, you know, lover of neutrals, this is so fun, but I can still use my middle shades. And then I also have this eyeshadow topper in the shade Gold Dust from Cash Beauty, which is a really gorgeous glitter. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can incorporate neutral shadows, colourful shadows, but gold. I think I might just start. There's one look that I did that you guys really liked and it involved glitter, so I think I might recreate that, but it was quite hard. So let's just try. Okay, I'm going to prime my lids just with a touch of concealer. I'm going to work with the neutrals first and I'm going to create my shape. This is a Lunar Beauty brush and it's just really, really tiny, which is exactly what I need. And I'm going to start with the shade Halfway, which is in the middle. I'm going to create a little bit of a shape. And I like starting with a middle shade because I can always blend it away and tidy it up and it's not too tricky. Right, let's fill that in. These shadows are really nice and pigmented and easy to work with. I think for me though, Mitchell's palettes, it's the colourfulness of them. Like, I don't know what you guys are like, but I have like my palettes that I love and I use every day, but when I want to reach for colour, then it was always Mitchell's palette with Beauty Bay or Stacey Marie's palette with her Carnival palette. And I just feel like I've got like really fun palettes to go to. See if ever I'm like, I want to do something colourful, these will be my go-to to reach for. Okay, cool. And I'm not being too precise at the moment. I'm just blending that into the centre a little bit. I cannot stop creating eye looks with this style wing. I just really love it. Let's go in with the shade Snow Cone and I'm going to apply that in the centre. I'm going to go in with my finger just because you see how intense blue it is. Shimmers are all made so differently that playing around with how you're applying them can completely change the way that they look on your eyes. I would never apply a shimmer with a dry brush, I don't think. But applying with a brush, applying with a wet brush, applying with your fingertips, applying on top of a sticky base. Just play around and see what is your absolute favourite. It can just change the way your shadows look. It's really fun. I think Fingers is the one for this palette. Look at that. They're quite like a sticky gel based shadow. And let's go back in with the first colour and just do my blending. They're a very smooth shimmer. There's no micro glitters or anything in them. You could wear these really subtle as well, or you can build them right up, I would say. I'm actually just going to bring that with my finger right into the inner corner. This is one of my favourite colours to wear on my eyes. For someone that loves neutrals. I'm going to go in with the first brush I was going in with, and I'm going to go in with the shade Cocoa Pop. It's not quite black, but it's like a really, really dark cool tone brown. And I'm going to just start to build up that shape on the outer corner. I'm getting a tiny touch of fallout, but I don't tap my brush off because then you're just giving the pigment away to the atmosphere. I would rather put it on my eyes. And I'm just adding more of that really, really warm colour in the transition between the blue and the darker colour. Oh, let's do this in the inner corner. Oh no, I'm going to put it all over. Look how nice that is. It's not chunky glitter, it's quite sheer. So you can literally, it's such a shadow topper. Perfect name for it. So because it's so sheer, you can pretty much put it over any colour and it will work. Oh, I like the finish of that a lot. And I've got a wee bit on my finger and I'm just going to pat that so there's no lines. I'm going to go in with the KVD Vegan Beauty eyeliner. I have not found an eyeliner that I really love in a long time, and technically this is kind of new because it's now called KVD Vegan Beauty and not Kat Von D, so that's my thinking. So I'm going to just literally trace the shape that I've made. And I like doing it quite messy at first, and then I can take my time and neaten it up. And I'm only bringing the liner like halfway in. I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow and I'm just going to smudge the liner. So basically it's not going to be like a black line, it will just be like a little bit more blended, if that makes sense. Using a black shadow that's super pigmented, you can even manipulate the shape. Okay, let's do a little touch of liner on the outer corner to kind of connect this wing, and it will also just elongate the eye as well. I have another glitter here. This is the Urban Decay glitter eyeliner, the heavy metal glitter in Distortion. It's just a little tiny bit chunkier and it's got more blue / green reflex. The makeup that I'm recreating, I used one of these glitters and it is really reflective, which I like. And it's just slightly chunkier than the Cash Beauty glitter topper, but mixing them together is absolutely beautiful. So I like doing that, and then just getting a dry brush and just kind of patting it out. This helps it dry quicker and it also disperses the glitter a little more evenly. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the eyes here. Yeah, I like them. I do like them. Okay, new mascara. I've heard wonderful things about this mascara. This is the Bare Minerals Strength and Length Serum Infused Mascara. I'm all about looking after my eyelashes these days. I've been using castor oil and Vitalash and my lashes have grown loads. So if my mascara can aid in that in any way, then I'm up for it. Very interesting brush. It's like flat and then jaggy. Whoa, no, it's like half the brush. Let's just try. I like this brush, it's weird. I feel like mascaras at the moment are absolutely incredible. There's so many good ones. Ow! The one's a bit scary for poking your eyes. I like getting right in at my lash line. Yeah, really good. I'm excited to see how it lasts. I'm not going to do any colourful stuff under my eye, but I'm going to build up my lower lashes by a lot. I like this brush for my lower lashes. Do you know what? I don't know what I expected, but I definitely didn't expect it to be as extreme. Strength and Length sounds like quite just like a nice everyday mascara, doesn't it? But these lashes are huge. I'm just using my black eyeshadow and an angle brush to really gently diffuse these lines just cause they weren't perfect, but by doing that it's just more blended and I can see up here. I mean, I could just be here all day. Nice, oh, like little butterflies. Okay, I'm gonna go and stick a little lash on and I'll be right back. Just a little natural thing going on. Lips, very excited about these. I was waiting to do a look that justified a really sheer lip and I think this is it because it's all about the eyes today. I just realised that I need to fix my eyebrows. I'm just gonna touch up, this is the only thing I don't think about doing my brows first. I'm just gonna touch up this. I feel like I've got my old brows back since growing them in. I'm very happy. Okay, so for lips, really excited. I'm going to use the Victoria Beckham Posh Lipstick in the shade Girl. Can I tell you something, right? Accent barrier. See, when I say girl, people think I'm saying ghetto in an American accent, because see if people said ghetto in an American accent, it sounds like me saying girl in my Scottish accent. Do you see the problem? So sometimes I think it was like a story time, imagine me doing a story time. I was doing a video and I was saying that I'm going out with my girlfriends and everyone thought I'd said my ghetto friends. Can you imagine? No. So this is in the shade Girl. These lipsticks are really interesting because they're quite sheer. They are so luxe. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's like they're almost like a lip balm, if I'm honest. So see if you are not a lipstick wearer or you just like really sheer products, you will absolutely love these. If you are looking for a strong colour, you won't really get it with these, but they are so beautiful for what they are. I don't have a new lip liner, so I'm just going to use the Vive Modern Lip Definer in the shade Bark just to get a rough shape. I know I'm not meant to have favourite children, but I don't know what I would do without this lip liner. Technically it's a new product, technically. Okay, so we have a serious, overdrawn nude lip. I don't think I've ever used a lipstick like this in my life. Okay, zoom you out, let's show you the finished look. Tell me this, mascara, what are you looking for? Because for me, I can kind of build any mascara up to however I want it really, but what really matters to me is not getting smudging. That's pretty much all I care about because I wear half lashes most days. Like, obviously no one wants their mascara to smudge, but I think it's like a very firm thing for me, you know? That is the finished look. What do you think? Do you like it? I really like it. I love my eyes. Let's go through some products. So, hero products for me. I love all the products I used on my eyes. I think the eyes worked out really nice. The base. The foundation, I'm going to try it again over something else. What I'm not stoked about are this combination for my skincare. I think I need something a bit richer, a little bit more nourishing. I'm so used to using, you know, my serums and stuff. The moisturiser will be great, I know that, I really like that. It's this SPF. If you're like me and you don't like that slippy texture, I would maybe give this a miss and try something like that. I don't know if you're like me, but that texture is just, it's just a no. Like even the Smashbox primer, I loved when they brought out primers that didn't have that silicone texture to it, because it's one of those textures that it makes me like, ugh. Flawless Filter, absolute winner. The Melt products I think are great. I do think that they're definitely focused towards makeup artists, because personally I would only use one colour out of each stack, but I'll put them in my kit for when I'm doing makeup because they are gorgeous. Powder looks great. It didn't clog up at all. It didn't go patchy or grab onto any areas. But yeah, all in all, I think a huge success. And I really like the way my makeup turned out. I think it's quite fun. I briefly mentioned that we've got a bit of a busy time at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that we just need to get done that we can't share. I'm watching everyone do Vlogmas and I'm like, how are you doing this? So we have been a little bit quieter lately, but we just needed a couple of weeks to get stuff done and for me to moan about my bad shoulder. I will link everything that I use down below. Please do let me know if any of this stuff is catching your eye. I hope you all have the best Christmas if you're celebrating, and if you're not, I hope you have some time with your family, and if you can't see your family, then I hope you are doing all right. Things will be great soon. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I thought what we could do today, why do I always fidget? I was really intrigued because it's clear. Look, oh, you can't see it because it's clear. Do you see this scar on my lip? Oh, that was my fault. In 2021, we are leaving our skin alone. I feel very pale today. Am I losing it? Am I losing my marbles? I like the contradiction between the warm brown and the cool blue. I cannot see a thing because of this sunshine. I can't tell if this makeup's good or not. I'm kind of cute today. Oh god.